All right, Facebook, thank you so very much for connecting. We are here in the beautiful Hyatt Regency in Atlanta, Georgia, getting ready to start our afternoon sessions post-lunch. We'll be miking up our speakers, doing a couple of quick tests, and then hopefully starting with our 2 p.m. session, coming with the adaptive sports teams. So if you could see this stream on Facebook, we are so glad to have you watching at home. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, comment on the stream, tell your friends, tag your friends, and make sure to stay tuned. We'll get started here very shortly. All I have to do is walk outside. It stops really fast. He does have several videos he wants to Hey, buddy. So good. Here's what we've got. We got a lav, and we've got a handheld.
I'll take the handheld. You can just all share the handheld.
I can, but I'm also going to complicate your life because I have a live stream mic.
Okay.
So if you, I have 2 of these.
You can swap between each one.
You need, whoever's talking has to have both.
Okay.
So that's for the people in the room.
Yes.
This is for the people who are watching on Facebook right now. Yeah. So like I can try to tape it or hold it together. I mean, yes, I have 2 of them. We just want to make sure
We will swap it.
whoever else starts that. I'm sorry, I wish we had more. But
Don't be sorry. It is
no,
cold.
for whatever reason, I don't know why. To get past the first slide, it seems like you need to use the arrow.
Okay,
And then
that's
after
fine.
that, the mouse is
Joe's
the clicker's done.
whatever. I'm not worried about any of this.
Yeah.
It's easy to deal with.
Ooh, that is bright.
Hello, Marshall.
So it's for live streaming.
Oh man.
So
And so
there's only 2 of these. So whenever you're talking,
I'm not feeling
Cullen. Cullen. Nice to meet you, man. I'm from New Hampshire. You are. Yeah. So I was like, oh, like Maine. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I'll switch this. I gotta give this to you when we're done.
No. I mean, unless you want to.
Yeah, mine's literally a video, and so
Yeah,
but,
it's
like,
moral
it is
support. Yeah, exactly.
your questions.
Okay.
And then Facebook people, yeah. So, like for in here, I agree we don't really need that for in here, but
Other than
Yep.
that, you guys have my deepest gratitude.
Absolutely.
And we'll be watching the stream. I'll pop back over shortly.
Cool.
Those mics are hot. The room is ready to go when you and Marshall.
who's Marsh? Oh, Marsh.
Marshall's
Marshall
like,
is
yeah.
the moderator. He'll be in here the whole time.
Okay, cool.
As well.
Yep.
And he should be giving you time prompts too.
Okay.
We get 45 minutes, right?
45 minutes, and then the general rule of thumb is to give people so that the next session can come in and get ready. We only got 15 minutes.
So for chitter chatter, and we should just go back to the tape.
Exactly,
Okay.
for wherever else you'd like to go. No, it's
45 minutes.
And then we have 15 minutes to flip. For
Hard stop at 45. That's great.
I don't know. Where do you want to be?
I don't know, what are you
This
doing?
is your thing, so you
Yeah,
tell
what-
me.
what
Well, then go wherever you want.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Kim, I've had an awesome weekend of not having to make a single decision. I
Yeah.
want to keep that rolling.
This is your one thing you have to do, okay?
One, he had to drive a jet ski and then he had to
No, I didn't drive a jet ski.
You never did. Well, you
No.
weren't sure that you had to.
That's true. I wasn't sure if I had to, and I definitely should have. Mainly because you need to have a license in Georgia. A brother's license.
That kid wasn't really sure. Does everybody know every person in this room?
No.
Then you probably should be introducing yourself to somebody else because you're with the recreation crew. They're all about FUN fun. Okay? Go say hi to somebody you don't know. Do that. For just a hot second. Just introduce yourself to one person you don't know. Oh, you're getting ready to start?
I love it.
I love it. I didn't know you were going to start.
I think we'll wait for the chance to live stream as well. While you're moderating, do you want this? Just for that. Please do a very quick intro. Okay. All right. Anything along the way.
This is an idea of what life is like with us.
Just like an absolute, almost clown fest, but serious work.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey. I know you're scared to death to do something. So hey, listen.
We're gonna
More uncomfortable.
Just loosen up a little bit.
Well, that's because they're afraid to make it all about for something.
We're at 2 o'clock, so I will get started. It's really good to see this many people in the room. For those of you that have not had a chance to come to Marshall Johnson, I work with the board here at AMCSI. It is my absolute pleasure to be introducing the fun crew here. And I think I don't want to say too much about Tim's talk this morning, which absolutely crushed it. And I just felt like very powerful message, very articulate. Your story is incredible. I hope inspiring, especially speaking that some of these barriers are too hard to break down. Thank you. With that, I'm going to introduce the rest of the crew. So, in Kolstad, we heard this morning, Cullen Robinson.
Hello.
Joe Crawford.
Hello.
And Truman Shoaff.
Hello.
Collectively, they are Team Fun.
Oh, there's Team Fun.
Please join me in welcoming.
All right, start it off.
Cool. Sick. Can everyone hear me? Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah. That way, my voice is very quiet and I don't want to stress to reach the back of the room. Before we get started, let's make some noise for the people who have participated in adaptive recreation before. Yes. Woo. And then for those of you guys that have not been introduced to adaptive recreation, let's make noise so we can get an idea. Okay, still have some people. That's good. Awesome. My name is Cullen Robinson. Thank you for the introduction. I work for the Trails Adaptive Sports Program. We're located in Salt Lake City, Utah. Trails stands for Technology, Recreation, Access, Independence, Lifestyle, and Sports. I'm going to start with a 5-minute video about kind of our bigger goal as a program. And we'll play this. It works. Here we go. Good.
The Tetra-Ski Express is a first-of-its-kind adaptive ski race using some innovative technology that allows people with the highest level disabilities to ski independently.
The Tetra-Ski can be controlled either with a joystick or with your breath, with tiny sips and puffs to send signals to the electric actuators that control the skis. In addition to the Tetra-Ski, we'll also be racing with the snow cart today, which is the same frame as the Tetra-Ski, but allows someone with upper extremity strength to be able to control those skis independently. Brian McKenna was a patient of ours at the Nielsen Rehabilitation Hospital. After his spinal cord injury, he was our test pilot for the Tetra-Ski. So he did a lot of the early work and crashing and burning and getting it to where it is today for the race. We're here today because of Brian, and we're going to have a great race to honor him and all of the other racers here today.
We see a growing number of athletes who have never been able to identify themselves as athletes. They have been skiing, but they've been skied down the hill, and now they are in charge of the ski. That is the change in adaptive ski culture we have to see.
The energy level here is like super high. Everyone's like cheering for everyone, and that just makes it even more fun. You know, it's so unique to be doing something like this. Everyone's just stoked to be here.
It feels amazing. I just love the environment that we're in, and then I love this race is happening today. So I just feel inspired and amazing, and I'm just excited for sure.
People want to race, they want to beat each other, they want to just perform at the highest level that they can. They want to be thought of as an athlete, the same way all of us do.
Course is clear.
3, 2, 1. Amazing, such independence. It feels incredible to fly down that.
What's blowing my mind today is bringing out athletes that can't even breathe on their own, that require a ventilator for every breath. They're also racing on the same course and at the same level of performance.
The more the message gets out there, the more people are getting interested and good things are happening. It's like a snowball effect. It starts to roll and it grows bigger and bigger.
This is not an individual program thing. This is a global phenomena. It's a change in how we look at this sport. We need people from other programs, other parts of the country and the world to elevate this sport. And we just need to figure out how to raise money together and get more of these skis out there wherever they're needed. The Tetra ski was just the first Tetra product. There's already a boat that uses the same control system, and we're just going to take every activity that people want to do one at a time, and we're going to Tetrify it so that we can all share the same hobbies, the same sports, and at the same level.
Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Whoops.
Next. Nice. All right, so obviously this wasn't created overnight. That race hasn't been set up in 2 days. It takes a lot of effort and knowledge and expertise to build something similar to this. In combination with the Nielsen Rehab Hospital at the University of Utah, Trails is able to offer these kinds of activities for individuals with complex mobility impairments through a large combination of people. This is what the Tetra sail looks like. This individual is controlling the sail. Just maybe we'll play it again. With joystick right now, and then 2 sip and puff tubes. I could fall off the boat as the instructor, and she could continue to sail. Just want to make that very, very clear. So Trails offers skiing, alpine skiing, and Nordic skiing. We offer biking, cycling, mountain biking with obviously Kim. We offer wellness talks, fit clinics, which we'll go over in a second, just education in general about complex disabilities. And all of this is possible with this multidisciplinary approach. Obviously, I'm a sport person, not a math person, or even a communication person in front of all these people. So it takes a lot of people to build this. We have OTs, PTs, we have engineers that have all worked together to build this piece of equipment. You can see here this individual right here. Can you all see my mouse? Yeah? No? Okay. This individual sitting in the sailboat is utilizing a ventilator. We have respiratory therapists, we have doctors, we have people that come from all over just to provide access for individuals that don't typically have this kind of independent access. Middle picture is an occupational therapist, a seating specialist, adding foam to a seat to make someone's performance just that much better. The bottom left is our engineer. His name is Ross. He's awesome. Who's designed that ski, taken it from an idea and made it 10 years later. A lot of our programming is done with one-on-one. So there's 3 or 4 different staff members, and we'll spend the time to really understand people's diagnosis to make sure that, again, that recreation that they're having is not only top-notch, but equitable to compared to that able-bodied expectation. All right, this is one of my favorite videos on the right. I'm skiing with Kim, and we're at a new mountain. I had never been there before. I know that both of the trails are green trails. I don't know, hopefully you can hear this. Kim, at that intersection, asked, which way do I go? And I said, either way. It is her choice. She's in 100% control of that ski. Unless there's someone that skis in front of her, I'll stop. But Kim is in 100% control of that ski at 100% of the time. This is like a more in-depth video of an individual that only utilizes the sip and puff to control the ski. So we'll just give a brief second for this one as well. I figured more videos would be better instead of y'all sitting here listening to me talk. And that appropriate, yeah. Yeah, awesome.
No, it's terrible.
There's some people who don't have good use of their hands and arms. With the sip and puff, they're able to have the ability to control things by using just their breath. The sip and puff interacts with the skis to make them move in different directions, sucking air in to turn left, then blowing air out to turn right. I'll look my breath. I just just like the responsiveness of it and being able to independently control where I go on the hill. I'm quite the thrill seeker sometimes. I try not to go too fast, but I end up going pretty fast somehow. I'm so glad I have this form of independence where I can have some fun in life.
Travis's primary mode of mobility is a power wheelchair, but he utilizes his hands to drive the power wheelchair. He just started utilizing the sip and puff, I think 2 lessons before. So the learning curve for some people can be quite quick and it can be quite slow, but we're teaching legitimate skills. This is an individual on a ventilator, on a sailboat, in the water, driving the boat with Dr. Rosenbluth, who's somewhere. You'll hear him laughing and giggling at some point in time. Maybe not. It won't play. We're just going to skip over this one.
I just share an observation while you're doing that.
Go for it.
Like the sport aside, just the scenery behind him.
Yeah.
Being outdoors for the mind, body, and soul. Like,
Yeah.
I was like sitting there, like just that looks therapeutic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
One of the things that Trails does is each piece of equipment program will purchase on a lease program, and with that purchase comes a mandatory training. Each program that has done a training with us understands what our goal as a program is and will relay the exact same message, and the expectation and quality of that program is going to remain the same. So a lot of times I'm looking out into the audience and I see a lot of people that have very complicated wheelchair setups. Going to a program that has a Tetra ski or a Tetra sail, we will make sure that that setup is not only safe for skin and integrity, but also comfortable, and that you can continue to do this at a high performance with safety. This gentleman right here on the left had never seen snow before. He doesn't speak English, and he's utilizing inside, what's the word I'm looking for? Simulator.
On the simulator.
A 6. Yeah. This is his first run skiing ever, right here. We're really trying to take the time to make sure that everyone's recreational experience is top notch, even if they only come out 1 or 2 times to the hill. We're trying to make sure that each person is prepared and understanding of what the expectations are and what kind of movements they need to make. Part of Trails, the A stands for access. This is at one of our camps that we host once a year in Utah. It's a week-long camp for individuals with complex mobility impairments. It is an overnight camp. It is camping outside in the elements. We call this the PAD. It stands for Portable Accessible Docking System. This guy right here. There is like 8 power wheelchair users on this. There's music, there's community being built, all just through a little bit of thought and determination, just like Kim said this morning. What am I at for time? Okay. Yeah. This is just everyone exiting that pads earlier that day. Again, every single person in this video is a power wheelchair user. We're here to make sure that we have that equitable recreational experience. I'm just going to skip over this to make sure we have enough time. Okay. So you might be asking yourself, where can I access all of these awesome pieces of equipment? They are all over the US. These numbers have changed drastically since the time I started making this presentation in May. something like that, March. These numbers are doubling. And you may notice we have international locations. The goal, overarching large goal for trails and Tetra Adapt, in 2034, the Olympics and Paralympics are going to be in Salt Lake City. We are pushing for a classification to allow individuals to race in Tetra ski and snow kart. So there is legitimate competition for individuals with complex mobility impairments. It is a huge goal of ours, and honestly, I feel like it's going to happen. Big overarching goal, legitimate competition. So I think this is the end of my slide.
Yay, good goal.
Yes. All right, I think this is Truman now.
All right. So Trails Adaptive, just to kind of like put things in perspective, they are backed by a university. They have a lot of technology, and I only say this to kind of to let you know that other programs are different, right? So like this is the goal for everyone. This is what we want to be able to do for everybody, and not every program has as much technology and that type of stuff, but it's getting better, right? And so just keep that in mind when you're looking for your local program. And then I just wanted to share a video of my program. I am in Flagstaff, Arizona. We do skiing, mountain biking, all sorts of fun stuff, and just kind of give you an overarching view of what programs are doing out there. Okay, not gonna work.
Go back. Let's try going back and then hitting play. Dean?
Bueller?
Somebody?
Bueller? We need some help with the electronics. So.
That's okay. Any secret to make this video play?